Jermaine, man, what's popping? We said niggas need to stop lying. What do you mean by that, JD?
What's the youngest person that works at Hot 97?
I don't know, man. I don't work in HR.
Okay, but just take a
I
guess.
would
I mean,
say
if you had to take a guess, who's the youngest person that works at Hot 97?
I would say maybe 23,
And
maybe.
that's on the
Oh,
air.
on air. Oh, on air. Oh no. Shit.
Who's the youngest personality on the station?
I don't know. Damn, I don't know. I
Exactly,
would think maybe. I don't know.
exactly. That's the problem, and that's why I'm saying he's got to stop lying because the station is ran by older people.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the people that the station listens to is Redman and Method Man, or they are more keen to have part of the show. But they keep trying to do young shit to make people believe that they're into the young shit, and they're not really into the young shit. And you gotta, at some point, you have to stop lying to yourself and be. I'm saying for real. You know, I have been disrespected in hip hop my whole life because I came in on the younger side, and I was about younger artists and about the younger generation, and niggas didn't understand what I was doing, and now niggas is caught up in this older space, and you calling niggas Harriet Tubman hip hop. You know how disrespectful that is,
But
yo.
but JD, to be fair, granted, I was a little bit young when Crisscross first emerged. I never thought it was like an ageism thing with Crisscross because they could spit. No one
No,
looked at.
it was definitely an age thing. It was I mean, they was
Yeah,
13.
but
They was 12, 13 years old, and nobody ever seen it. I'm just saying. Ultimately, it feels like hip hop has gotten to a space where people have not thought about hip hop getting older, right? You just can't. It's getting older. It is what it is. It's an older thing. You got older artists, and you have to think about it, right? The one of the you have to think about it, and you can't. I always have a problem with executives and people that are older trying to act like they are cool with the young shit just so they can seem cool to the young niggas.
but
And you frowning up because you
no,
might be one of them
but
niggas that
why
be
is
doing
that
that shit.
demographic like? But you trying to say like that demographic is the only demo that matters in hip hop? There's people
What
that are
demo?
like the quote unquote young demo that's like under 15 or 15 to 18.
I
Like
mean,
there's other people that
if you
enjoy
look at
hip
the
hop as
lineup,
well.
like Three was saying, that's his
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
right? Three? I don't want
yeah,
to.
three, yeah.
Okay. Like Three was saying, you look at the lineup, it says Sexy Red. Um, I don't know, I don't want to mess up names,
Right, right.
but
Like Doja Cat was on the bill. I
yeah,
think she was like the headliner.
the three names that came before Method Man, they all super young. And then it don't even say like it's no disclaimer why Method Man and Redman is there. They just
I,
stuck their name in there, and it's like,
I think it
whoa.
was, to be fair, I think it was for the Mr. C tribute, but I also don't believe it's just the age thing. It's a relevancy thing, right?
No,
Like if
it's
Method,
not. No, it's not. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not because that's what I'm saying. I think you play with them words. You
but it's
can't play with the words
the
irrelevant.
words mean things, JD. I love Red. I don't want to besmirch Method Man or Redman, but Method Man hasn't put out a prominent record in almost 20 years on a solo tip.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. It's like, why do we disrespect our? Why do we feel? Why don't we respect the elder states in hip hop
I
better?
disagree. I think we do. I think
No,
we
we
do.
don't. No,
We
we
look
don't.
at 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent just came off a tour, off of doing like almost 100 dates. Last I checked, I think he has like the fourth highest grossing hip hop tour of all time. Just now, 50 Cent. And by today's standards, 50 Cent is an elder. He's an old
Yeah,
school
but look who
rapper.
you're talking. You
20,
just went to 50
but
Cent.
he's
You
20
haven't even listened.
years in. He's an
Listen,
old
listen.
school
You
rapper.
are a guy that's supposed to listen to music and tell the public what's going on, and you ain't even listened to the Dog Pound album, and you're joking about saying you're gonna listen to it on the way to the
I'm
city.
going to listen
I don't
to
believe
the
you gonna
Dog
even listen
Pound
to the shit.
album, JD.
Me thinking I don't even believe you're gonna listen to the shit. That's
I'm
all
gonna
I'm telling
listen
you.
to it.
What?
I'm gonna listen to
All
it,
right, all right.
JD. I promise.
Make sure you go live and let niggas see you listening to it.
I'm gonna listen to the new DPG
Nah,
album. I
I'm dead
promise.
ass. Like
I'm
for
dead
real.
ass. Jay,
I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I feel like, for real. I feel like it's a point time where hip hop is in a changing space, and niggas got to think about it because I feel like niggas just think they gonna keep moving through hip hop the way they've always moved through hip hop. Like niggas got to look at themselves as well. Hot 97 to me seems like where older hip hop lives. And that's
I think
not, by the way, that's not a
they
bad thing.
try,
I
but
think that's an amazing. By the way, I think that's an amazing
but what
thing. I
does
think
age
it could,
have to do with it though, JD?
huh?
I don't think it's an age thing. It's like you're making it an ageism thing. It's not necessarily about if you're young, you're old. It's if can you make dope records or you making dope music
Yeah, but you
that's
can't. That's what I'm saying.
impacting.
Don't do that because I mean, you automatically eliminate artists because you know they're not making records. Like, don't do that.
But
You
like,
gotta
what?
just, you gotta just be. I'm saying, listen. All I'm saying is you guys gotta be truthful with yourself. I heard him say they should have had a 2 day event. You're right. They should. They
But
should.
you and I both know
And
that's
niggas been
impossible.
listen.
That's
What?
impossible. They're not, the radio station ain't doing a 2 day event, man.
Why?
That's
It
expensive.
don't fucking matter. This is where we are in hip hop.
All right.
This is what I'm saying. No, it's like you're saying that because nobody's thinking about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Niggas got to start thinking before they just go out here and do shit. If you're gonna have Redman, Method Man on the show, think about this. Let's think about it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You would think about it and say, okay, you know what?
But see, you want it both ways because then people like you and old boy are mad that the real hip hop isn't being
No,
represented.
I'm not. I heard
Not,
you. I don't care. Listen, that's what I say. You don't fuck me. Don't put me in that lump. You
all right,
don't
we'll
do
put
that.
you in that category.
You niggas diss me because I make young
I don't
music. So don't play with
think,
me.
yo,
All I'm telling
that's
you
a
is this.
misconception,
Listen,
JD.
listen. What I'm telling you is this, is I'm saying, is that in anybody to do a show, I'm not from New York. I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to speak for Hot
Correct.
97. I don't know what they're doing. I'm
Right.
just saying, if I was to do a show,
Hmm.
I'm going to say, if we get Sexy Red, you can't put these people on the show. This is just a thought. You can't. Because I'm saying, and by the way, and it's a reality check. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a
How
daughter. She's 11.
old is she?
She's 11.
Okay. At 11 years old, what does your daughter know about Method Man?
Not much.
Not nothing, nigga. What are you talking about? Not much.
I put her on, you know what I mean? Sprinkle here and there. She doesn't know. But
Okay, but I'm
I don't
saying,
care what an 11-year-old thinks about rap. I don't.
but you have to because those are the people that's the Sexy Red audience. That's the TikTok audience.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't think Sexy Red is appealing to 11-year-olds. I don't think they should. I don't think an 11-year-old should be listening to Sexy Red. I don't
what?
think a little 11. I'm being
I
honest.
have a listen, I was getting ready to go live today and talk about this. I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Okay.
And last night, Megan Stallion was here, and I decided to not take my daughter to the Megan Stallion show because I didn't know what the show was going to be. But I know Meg's songs, and I feel like they're not appropriate for my child.
Right.
My daughter knows all that fucking music. And she and I are beefing now because she didn't go to this show, and she's 13. All I'm saying is that's the audience.
I
These are 13, 14.
disagree. I think it's catered like it's like going to a rated R movie, right? You could bring your child to a rated R movie accompanied with an adult. It's up to the parents'
Yeah,
discretion.
that's what I'm saying. Now, that's what I'm trying. That's why I keep saying niggas is lying. You just lying to yourself, man. This is real shit, man. Stop lying. You
I'm
guys got to
not lying.
stop. Listen, man. Stop lying, man. We got to stop playing around with this shit. This shit is realistic. It's real life, and niggas got to
I don't
stop
think
playing with it.
Sexy Red made Pound Town with 11-year-olds in mind.
She didn't, but
She didn't. But
I feel like that's the audience that picks up the
because
music. They pick it up.
because
Like,
the radio and other places are acclimating the audience to that sound.
okay, so if the radio, you use the word radio. If radio activates that sound, then you automatically know what's getting ready to be generated. So why would you throw these guys in the mix to just, it's almost like niggas is trying to see if niggas still got it to be in the mix. Like, don't do that, man. That's just
But where
crazy as fuck.
so where can the Method Mans and the Redmans of the world perform then?
In a space that's set up for them, that's thought for them. Like this, that's all I'm saying. It seems like it's a space it was just thrown in. Like you ain't think about this. Like think about it.
I mean, yeah, but again, I think Hot 97
That's
and
like
other
me
places.
coming to New York. Listen, that's like me coming to New York in the early '90s, right? Before New York was playing Southern music,
Okay.
and somebody just said, "Daz Effects, Cypress Hill, Redman and Method Man, Jermaine Dupri." Niggas would have been like, "What? Who the fuck is this nigga?" Like, you just can't do that.
But did that Jermaine Dupri have the track record that he has
I mean, I
in 90?
was just I'm just starting out, but I'm just saying, still, it was nobody. The city wasn't. they weren't prepped for Southern hip hop.
Okay.
Niggas didn't know me. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example of what I wouldn't do is walk into that fire. If it ain't set up where I feel like people could know who I am and they gonna come see me, then you shouldn't go do the show. So I'm saying it's both sides.
Right.
Method Man and Redman also have to understand this. Like, I think they felt like it's New York and it's Hot 97, and Hot 97 does seem like it caters to an older side of hip hop.
I mean, I think they're trying to cater to everybody, but I think, see, no, I don't. I disagree. No, because people complain about the radio. They complain about the Ice Spices, the Sexy Reds, and whoever else is prominent right now being played on the radio on a consistent basis. They complain about that. So I don't think that they're catering to an older demo more so than they do on their playlist. They want to hear Cash Cobain.
Listen. I'm reading the comments. Do you read the comments?
Yeah, read the comments.
These niggas ain't here saying you not agreeing because you know I'm telling the truth. You better read the comments. You better read it. And I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna catch a flight. I just wanted to, I heard y'all talking about it. Like I said, I feel like it's crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a moment in hip hop that needs to be taken more serious than what I feel like is happening. Like, this conversation should be bigger than just you on your. This needs to be something that you and Elliot and all of y'all sit at a round table and talk about. And I guarantee you, matter of fact, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. Do that table and let me see if it's a younger nigga named 20 years old that y'all allowed to sit at the table and talk to you.
If you know
I
what
feel like
if you know your shit, yeah, you can sit.
what?
If you're 20 years old or 22 and you know your shit, you can sit. You can have a conversation at the
Yeah,
table.
but
You can sit there.
y'all should be grooming that person. Who's that person?
Hey, that remains to be seen, right?
What? What? I'm saying, do you have a little under grooming person that you
Yeah, I
got that
got
you
people
grooming?
that I try to empower and enlighten, whenever I can. Absolutely, absolutely. From photographers to other broadcasters. Yeah, I'm always putting people on the
Okay,
game. JD,
all I'm saying is, do you realize that hip hop is starting to look like politics?
how so?
Because niggas keep talking about how old Trump and Biden are. Look at these niggas who run this shit, man. These niggas,
It's
they've
not
been here for a minute.
about age,
It
though. I think
is.
that's a
Okay,
misconception. Ageism.
it don't. But listen, the reason why it is about age is because that's where the arguments come from, right? The arguments come from people and their taste, and if you're an older person, your taste is automatically not sexy red. Let's be 100. Just let's
Okay.
keep it 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, if you're an older hip hop fan, your taste is not sexy red.
Because we know what came before the Sexy Red.
Okay, so that's
It's
what
at a
I'm saying.
premium. The
So
bar is very high.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't. But to look cool, you can't say let's get sexy red.
The Roots got Sexy Red.
The Roots is an older establishment group. When did
Right.
the Roots come out?
93, 94.
Okay, so that means that their fan base that's coming to the Roots picnic is already starting at 93.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They already starting at that age.
Right.
They already know that the Roots is an older group, and you go see the Roots, you expect to see Nas, you expect to see Lil Wayne, you expect to see Babyface. You don't expect to see Sexy Red at the Roots picnic. So if she show up, that then becomes an extra value. Like, oh shit, I ain't expect to get this, right? That ain't. But that's what should have happened with summerjam. But that's what I'm saying. It got to be set up. It got to be set up. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I
Well,
speak my piece. I'm done. I'm
all
done.
right, JD.
What?
Thank you, JD. I appreciate you